Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you look for here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Coming on profile, he's there, he's got it, and time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And another ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One out, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Zips it across. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Sanchez, in his third season, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-0.
2 outs.
Yeehaw! That's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta and on the hill, Sandy Alcantara. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. A dive, nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Profar climbs in on that left side. There's a strike. One down, base is empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That one not close. Now 1-2. On the ground to the left. Foul. And it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. Here's Austin Riley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering misses down and away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Two out, space is empty. That one finds the zone and a count 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Sale back to work. And that one
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs. Ball one. Sale,
1-0.
an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Sale ready. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Kicks and fires. That misses.
Ball.
And a count now even up. Got him looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next to hit, Matt Mervis. And that's outside.
Boog, one of our favorites.
1-1.
Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But
Outside,
most
ball.
of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Sale delivers. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And Sale deals. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Next offering
Ball.
upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That one just misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got a full count.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Sean Murphy in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Strike 1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Albies at first, one gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Coming home. The relay. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And that's in there for strike 1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now here's the Marlins DH, Davison de los Santos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there. And there's a foul ball.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's high.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's ball four. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting 8, center fielder Derek
Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Nick Fortes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Profar now. He's already homered in this game. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here is Austin Riley. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Profar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball still 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's inside. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Ground ball left side could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Atlanta, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Xavier Edwards. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
And now here is Connor Norby. Grounded out his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Jesus Sanchez.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Struck out swinging his first time. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
Now snap throw to first. Edwards dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Here's a
off
big
for the
power
Braves,
threat. Matt
first
Olson.
baseman, Matt Olson.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity,
Now
you've got to live on the outer
designated
edges.
hitter,
When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. In there at the knees. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Nobody out, runner at first. That's down and in.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Olson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back at Truist Park. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Sale back to work. Outside.
No, that's outside.
Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
3-1. Count's full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Dane Myers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. And next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. He reached out a walk his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
High chopper to third. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Sean Murphy. Robert to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So digging in, Jared Kelnick. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a foul ball. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Flying to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That one pushed foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 2 in this one. This to third. Fair ball.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Profar stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1-0.
Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hill makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top 6. And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
Here we go now, Braves.
Right through there for a strike. To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. Gone. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. In there for strike one. That's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Throw on to Olsen. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball one. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Connor Norby digs in now. Foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder,
Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, Riley fires over to first, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Martinez.
Now pitching for Miami, number 61, Seth Martinez.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hill makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 for 2.
People be talking, don't know what they say, and let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking you laughing, but in the future.
And a swing and a miss there. Miami's bullpen with some
0-1.
action. Ronnie Enriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Nardi, a left-hander, also throwing.
Looking good, Braves.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Missing inside, ball one.
1 ball.
Two
no
down,
strikes.
nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's
1-1.
up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That's too low.
No, that's
and
down.
the count
Ball.
2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
In there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting loose out there. Bummer getting cranked up as well. That's down and in. A slider missed. Pitch misses
low,
there,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that's
No,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Outside
Ball.
low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching. for the
Pierce
Braves,
Johnson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 38. Pierce Johnson.
Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. First pitch
That's high, that's a
just
ball.
misses. Missed inside with the
Ball.
curve.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Martinez in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Line to left. Myers makes the catch. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
So here's Murphy now. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. Center field. Hill under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1. Three and 1.
And that one fouled off. Draws the walk there.
Ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Arcia in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Throw over to first.
He's in
Kelnick
there.
back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. Kelnick off of first with 2 away. That missed inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So up next, Michael Harris II. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Up and
That's the
in,
ball.
and 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Ball.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the
2 balls,
sweeper.
1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Jerks and
3-1.
Profar would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Davison De Los Santos. And that misses. 1-0. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 apiece. The count.
Inside.
2 and 2.
And the count is even 2-2. Good eye in
No,
that
that missed.
spot.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
At the plate, Derek Hill.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Fish trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And that's in
1
the dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be
Now
trending
batting,
on social media
catcher,
later on,
Nick
but it's still
Fortes.
important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Kelnick. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for Miami.
Now on the bump, Ronnie Enriquez.
Number 32, Ronnie Henriquez.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Riley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Action in the pen down there. Anthony Veneziano, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. Well struck left field. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Matt Olson down. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Up the middle, jumps, throws, and they get the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's a ball. Way out front for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Just missed.
3-0.
And ball
That's
four
ball
to
four.
a board.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting, catcher, Sean.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Sean Murphy. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, and they lead by 4. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ronnie Enriquez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Andrew Nardi gets the call from the
number
pen.
43.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
Andrew
hitter
Nardi.
coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jared Kelnick. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers on the move. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
Now pitching
And he's got a
for the
nice lead to
Braves.
work